Hi there, class. Welcome back, fifth grade. How are you, kids? I hope that everything is fine and you are really good at home. And I want to say thank you so much because you are doing an excellent job at home. You're sending me your activities on time, and also you've been working really hard. I know this is quite difficult. Sometimes we don't want to do a lot of things. We don't want to do homework, or we just want to stay in bed, but you're doing it great. So thank you so much. Thank you to all of your parents that are working really hard with you, and also you that you are super intelligent and you are super cool and you are an excellent group. You are excellent students. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful that I'm your teacher. And yes, so thank you so much and congratulations for all of your work. I want to say also keep working like that. We're almost there. You're going to get to sixth grade, and that's really, really awesome. So we're going to start today's class by doing a review about one important topic that is the conjugation of verbs in past participle. I know that this has been maybe quite difficult, or quite I don't know how to say it, but maybe you have been struggling with this topic and it is not that hard. But I know that it takes a while to learn the conjugations, how to know which ones are regular, which verbs are irregular. I know that because I was your age, and I also had my time. It took a while to learn which verbs are regular and which verbs are irregular. But let me tell you this, that if you practice, if you do your activities, your homework, if you keep practicing and practicing, you're going to get it with any frustration, etc. So let's check it out, the chart. This is one of the charts that I've been showing you. Remember that I told you that you can find these charts all over the internet. You can find a lot of different charts with different verbs, because as you know, we have a lot of verbs around the world that someone invented, but it's okay, so we can speak clearly. So I show you this one because I think it has the most common verbs. Like it says 50 most commonly used regular verbs in past, and also we have the irregular verbs list. But I told you, you can find this in the internet, or you could just ask me to send you these cute charts, but neither of you haven't asked me about it. Yes, so we can start with this. If you can see in here, maybe you know some of these verbs, like for example, what do you know? For example, you can know what means end. Enjoy, because enjoy, we use it when we were studying this book. What else do you know? Follow, imagine, invite, jump. Do you know what does it mean, right? Love, name, open, organize. What else do you know? Shop, underline one. Okay, so maybe you can see some in here that you don't know. So this is what I always tell you, to keep practicing and practicing and practicing. Don't hesitate to do your activities. If you get confused, if you write irregular verb, like if it was regular, it's okay. We're learning, we're practicing. It's okay, okay? To make mistakes, it's okay. So remember, the regular verbs are the ones that you just add ed at the end of it. That's it. Remember that we don't have any rule, but there's something important. For example, as you can see in here, number 3 and number 4, etc., etc., we have some verbs in here that already end with e. Bake, behave, they already end with e, ya terminan con esa letra. So the only thing that you need to add is the d. You don't double the e, okay? Ya no necesitamos agregar otra e. We just add d, okay? Bake, behaved, closed, compare, competed, and that's it, okay? So I think that's the main rule that we need to know right now. For example, if we have a verb that ends with y, like identify or fry, you need to put away that y, quitaríamos esa y, and we will change it into it, fried, okay, fried, okay, ya no vemos ninguna y por ningún lado. It says identify, identified, okay, identified. And that's it, kids. I've been telling you we need to be practicing this a lot. So let's go to the irregular verbs. This is what you need to learn the most. You need to learn, oh, this one's irregular, this one's irregular, this one's irregular, okay? And so for any reason, you're gonna know that the rest of the verbs are going to be regular, okay? So irregular verbs, I've been telling you, they don't have any rule. I can explain you, we don't have rules to know these ones are irregular, these ones are regular. It's just practice, okay? No podemos saber cuáles son regulares o irregulares con alguna regla porque realmente no la hay. So we need to be practicing about this a lot and really, really hard. So you need to know this by heart. Si lo practicamos mucho, lo vamos a ir aprendiendo poco a poco, okay? So, irregular verbs, as you can see, some of them are the same way in past or past participle. Like, for example, abide, abode, avoid, okay? So, algunos son similares en past simple or past participle, but it's not the same with all of the cases. For example, we have be, the verb be, verb to be, that you know it. In simple past is was or were, but in past participle it's been, okay? Where have you been? Okay, so I told you in the workbook we had like a exercise where you needed to match the activities. So we're going to do something similar. Remember that I told you que estos que los voy a poner por acá, ¿en qué página estaba? Les dije que esos son los únicos que voy a poner en el examen para que no se sientan inseguros de que, teacher, ese no lo usamos. No, entonces recuerden estudiar. Estos que aparecen aquí, como ya les había dicho anteriormente, this is super, super important because are the main ones that we are going to be using in the exercises. So, please study their conjugations. Estos sí necesito que se los aprendan para el examen, okay? You need to know past participle form. Some of them are regular, some of them are irregular, okay? So, once that I say that, you need to practice it. If you print your regular list verb, irregular list verb, it's okay, it's perfect, congratulations, and thank you so much for following my instructions. Now, we're going to be doing some exercises. Like I told you yesterday, estos ejercicios son nada más para practicar, and that means that we don't have anything to turn in. Eso significa que no vamos a entregar nada por hoy, okay? So, the exercises says, choose the correct option, past participle verb, okay? Pay attention, past participle. No es el pasado simple, es past participle. So, I'm gonna give you a big verb in orange, I think. It says buy, and I'm gonna give you two options, number 1 and number 2, and you need to choose which one is the correct conjugation in past participle. Puedes contestarlo en voz alta, o si quieres ir tomando nota, es perfecto. Recuerda que estos son los mismos verbos que venían en la página que les mostré de workbook y que les dije que son los que van a venir en el examen. Okay, so we have option 1, but. Number 2, bite. Is it number 1 or is it number 2 the conjugation in past participle of buy? What do you think? If your answer was number 1, that's correct. But is the conjugation of buy. Excellent job. So you can take notes about it. Okay, so next verb, raise. We have two conjugations to options. Number one, raised. Number two, raised. Okay? Is it number one or is it number two? What do you think? Which one is the correct option? So, if your answer was number two, raised, that's correct, okay? That's a regular verb. You just need to add ed at the end of it. But it already ends with e, so you just need to add d, okay? That's really nice. So, okay, remember that raise maybe is gonna be in the exam. Now, grow, verb grow. Number one, growth. Number two, grown. Is it regular? Is it irregular? What do you think about it? Do you remember it? If your answer was number two, grown, that's correct. You just need to add an n at the end of the verb because it's irregular. It's what it wants to be. Okay, so grow, grown in past participle. One more verb, make. Is it number one, made, or number two, making? What do you say? Make, making, made, making. The correct answer is number one, made. This is an irregular verb, but remember, if you don't remember the conjugation of make in past participle, remember, made in China. This is something that you can read in any object, like for example in here or something that you can find anywhere. It says made in China right here, if you could see it. Okay, so remember, made in China is the conjugation of make. Okay, so we have verb mind. Is it irregular or regular? Option number one, mind. Number two, making. What do you say? Number one, number two, or any other? If your answer was number one, mind, that's really nice and it's correct. It's a regular verb, mind, okay? Then we have produce. Verb produce. This is super important to know because it's a verb that we've been using a lot in the activities. So is it number one, produced, or is it number two, producing? This one's really easy, right? The correct answer is number one, produced. Of course, produce is a regular verb, so we just use produced, okay? Very good. Now, invent. Invent. Number one, invented. Number two, inventing. That's really nice. It's super easy. The correct answer is number one, invented. Well done. Okay, kids, so that's it for today. I hope that you had a nice time. Remember that if you need something or you don't understand something from this and you need me to explain something to you, okay, I can do it for you. Just text me, send a message to me, and I'm going to help you. Of course, if you have questions, that's okay. You just need to tell me because otherwise I can help you. So that's it for today. I hope to see you tomorrow. Please keep watching these videos. If you need to watch it again to study more, that's fine. It's okay. You can watch this video again, and that's it. I'll see you tomorrow right here. Tomorrow we're going to be doing the last review for this week, and I'll see you tomorrow right here as always. So be ready for it. That's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.